have seen it. The NTSB provided an update about the salvage operations in the Potomac River. Barges will be in place tomorrow. They're hoping they'll be able to lift the plane out of the river this weekend. We know that investigators are looking at the helicopter's altitude and whether the crew was using its night vision goggles, which might, some experts say, impair their vision. WBZ's Courtney Cole is tracking the very latest from that mid-air collision over Washington. Courtney.
Now, Lisa, in the latest update, the NTSB says crews now have the helicopter's black box as well as both of the plane's black boxes, which were retrieved last night. However, some water did leak in. Meantime, the Federal Aviation Administration decided to indefinitely bar most helicopters from using the low-to-the-ground routes that run under or parallel to the airport's flight paths. Nearly 50 investigators from the National Transportation Safety Board are looking into the collision of American Airlines Flight 5342 and a Black Hawk helicopter.
It should not have happened. We have in aviation what's called a Swiss cheese approach, wherein if something fails, a backup should catch it. Multiple layers of redundancy. It's been a very long time since we've had a major aviation incident in the United States, and that's the reason why it's one of the safest forms of transportation in the country. But the only way they do that is by investigating what happens now and then making recommendations in the future.
Now, investigators are examining the actions of the military pilot as well as air traffic control after the helicopter apparently flew into the jet's path. Air crash investigations, they normally take 12 to 18 months, so they are still very, very early in this investigation. And so investigators say they would not speculate on the cause. Lisa.
Yeah, they want to make sure they have all the facts in this. Courtney, thank you. We are learning about 2 more victims with local ties. Chris Collins grew up in North Dighton but moved to New York City. He was traveling for business. And Kia Duggins, the Harvard Law graduate, was expected to be on campus in Cambridge this week and then began teaching at Howard University in the fall. David.
Well, Lisa, the chairs where 2 young skaters used to lace up are now memorials. Gina Hahn and Spencer Lane were killed in Wednesday's crash. The memorial growing inside the locker room area of the skating club of Boston in Norwood. Despite the heavy grief, some skaters actually returned to the ice today. As WBZ's Beth Germano reports, they say skating will actually help them to heal.
I came to the building 6 a.m. I'm like, I'm not going to cry. I'm going to be very strong.
But Coach Olga Ganicheva couldn't hide the tears, remembering fellow coaches Vadim Nomov, Zhenya Shishkova, 16-year-old skater Spencer Lane, and her own student, 13-year-old Gina Hahn, who were killed in Wednesday's plane crash, especially having to walk by her now empty chair.
This empty chairs is just crushed me emotionally this morning.
At the skating club of Boston, skaters gradually return to their rigorous practice routines, which Ganicheva says is essential to honor the family members lost.
The people who died was very happy and kind. I tell them just in their memory, please stay strong.
Skaters like Jimmy Ma offering the coach a comforting hug as people continue to place flowers at memorials to the skaters, coaches, and their mothers. Ma says getting back on the ice today was nothing short of therapeutic.
We still have a job to do, and it's more motivation to do this in their honor.
Her coach says at the age of 13, Gina Hahn was already a superstar with Olympic potential, who almost didn't qualify for the development camp in Wichita, Kansas, where she was before the crash due to tendinitis. And then she did.
She said, please believe in me. I will do it.
And she did.
And she did. She learned all of her jumps.
And between the jumps and practice routines, skaters continue to lend each other support while grieving the loss of their friends.
For such young kids, they had a huge impact here. And not everybody gets to do that.
A private memorial service is being held here tonight as the club continues to find ways to support the skaters and their families and also come up with a more permanent way to memorialize those who were such an integral part of this community. In Norwood, I'm Beth Germano, WBZ News.
Beth, thank you. Hours after the deadly midair collision, President Trump took aim at air traffic controllers and the FAA's hiring practices. Right now, there is a severe staffing shortage. The controllers union says it's more than 3,500 positions short nationwide. And now, as WBZ's Tiffany Chan reports, a UMass program is working to spark interest in the profession.
So these are our 2 runways.
Inside the UMass Transportation Center in Chicopee.
So that plane we just saw was this plane that aborted its landing.
You'll find one of the only 360 air traffic control tower simulators in the country. The University of Massachusetts Amherst hopes to develop a program using this technology to train the next generation of air traffic controllers.
Looking at Baltimore Airport here, this is exactly what you would see from the tower.
Down to the equipment, software, and headset. Right now, UMass uses this Aviation Research Center as a tool to show students all sorts of professions, from pilots and flight attendants to air traffic controllers.
We have a controller shortage in this nation. 10,800 certified controllers are out there doing this job day in and day out, where there should be 14,335.
This week's fiery crash over Reagan National Airport highlights how crucial these jobs are. The FAA's website says you have to be younger than 31 with years of rigorous training before you can even apply to be an air traffic controller.
It's a very tedious job, and even just being in this room right here, you can kind of feel the stress of the situation. It's a very high intense job. So there's one way out there that's going to be coming into view in a second here that you'll see coming into final approach.
This technology is a replica of the real thing, steps from Westover Municipal Airport. UMass hopes that in the future they can offer meaningful hands-on experience to help an industry desperate for skilled workers. From Chicopee, I'm Tiffany Chan, WBZ News.